I think the most common question I get on any new case, and especially motorcycle cases, is how long is this going to take? How long is it going to take to settle my claim? And the answer is, I don't know. There's so many different factors that go into the timeline of a personal injury case, and each case is individual and really depends on so many different variables that are far outside of the control of a lawyer. One of the things I always tell clients or potential clients is like, look, if you're talking to an attorney, and I don't care what kind of case it is, and they promise you that this is going to be quick and it's going to be over with, don't walk, run, because guess what? They're not being truthful with you. They're just saying what they think you want to hear in order to get the case from you. Understand there's so many different factors. Like I said, for example, the amount of available coverage. There's also something in Florida called comparative negligence, and a lot of times the at-fault drivers will literally make up stuff that you did wrong that caused or contributed to a crash. And we see this again and again. And then the big thing too is insurance coverage. If there's a lot of insurance coverage, you're in for a big fight. You're in for a long haul. And by long haul, I mean 1, 2, 3, and unfortunately, sometimes even longer in terms of years. Basically, the courts are really backed up. Everything with COVID, we were closed down for 2 years. There wasn't any jury trials, and we're really backed up. And then on top of everything else, if that weren't all bad enough, recently there was a record number of lawsuits that were filed because of changes in Florida law that occurred about 8 weeks ago now. So justice has never been slower. And the only thing that you can do to combat that, and this is the truth, is hire a really experienced personal injury lawyer who's going to be aggressive and proactive with your case and push the defense to pay you. If you don't have an aggressive lawyer and who's just waiting around for a settlement, it's not going to happen, and it's certainly not going to happen on your timeline. I never make false promises, but what I can tell you is you need a lawyer that's going to push your case hard to get you the results you deserve in a reasonable timeline.